After 2 years of a pandemic, 2 floods and poor water quality, it was time for another edition of the Isuzu Ironman 70.3 Durban, finally.
Yes,
Registration well underway, it was time for the athletes to check in their bikes the day before the race.
let's go. Girl, I see you over there in the corner of the dance floor, and I know you're acting shy, looking at the corner of your eyes. So I pick my heart up off the floor, move my feet closer to yours, catch my breath and I say, I'm the one you're looking for. So come on, dance a little dance. Take my hand, darling, take a chance. You be my queen.
As is customary, we run into some amazing people at bike check-in.
So last week I was speaking to Rudy Wilt's Swiss professional athletes about what it takes to be a good athlete, what it takes to become an Ironman. And ladies and gentlemen, we ran into Stevie Atwell. Hello. Listen, Rudy, you are such a legend in the sport, and you've helped so many people achieve their goals. How many people in total do you think you've coached to a finish now?
I'd hope to have said over 1,000. I mean, this is maybe the 8th Durban we've been to. We've been to all the 70.3s. We're about to go to Mossel Bay. We've done a few overseas, international ones as well. So there's definitely over 1,000, yes. 1,000 very happy people with medals hanging up. Very happy with that.
Yeah, I mean, completely rewarding. You coach from the heart, which is one of the things I like about you. Okay, I have one question to ask you, and that one question is, what does it take to become an Ironman?
Definitely not a sales pitch for Ironman, but I definitely say you have to do the 70.3s first of all. Start with a sprint, do a standard distance, do a 70.3, do another season of that, and then tackle the Ironman. It's a massive commitment to do Ironman. You have to get complete buy-in from your family. You're not going to see you, you're going to be cross, you're going to be sad because you've got so much training to do all the time, and you've got to get the work in, because if you don't do the work, you're not going to enjoy the race. And this community is about enjoying what you're doing. So my best advice to you is do a series of different races, then commit to the big race, put the work in, and then you can decide you like Ironman enough to do that distance again the following year or another one later in the year, or would you say, hey, I can manage everything in my life and just do the sprint and enjoy the sport that way. So do them all and then make a decision on the full one.
And get a coach, yes?
Get a coach, they all fit.
No, it's very important, get a coach. Is it worth it though?
Undoubtedly it's worth getting a coach. We see a lot of the guys that are here on their own, they've got no support, they don't know who to ask the questions to, and at least with a coach or a community around you, any questions you've got, you can post in your communications group or ask the coach, and the answers are always there, and they're proper answers, because there's some guys that really do talk shit. So talk some rubbish.
Yeah. I think YouTube you're allowed to say that, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Alright, so wrapping it up, you're here with your group this weekend?
Yeah, so we're here with our Embark guys here. We haven't had as big a turnout as we've normally got at Durban. I just think that's because of the continual roll-up. This is actually my entry in 2020.
Right.
And we've got guys who have had entries, then cancelled, then booked them again, or deferred them to later on in the year or to Mossel Bay. But we've still got a group here. The chaos is real. The guys are wanting to do it. And I think once the Durban's done, there's going to be a huge focus on Mossel Bay in 4 weeks' time. And I think that's really just going to ignite the 70.3 brand again.
So he doesn't just coach, he races as well. Have a good roast, Stevie.
Thank you guys.
Our head referee had some great advice for the athletes on their day.
So we're here at the Isuzu Ironman 70.3 Durban, South Africa. Head referee Gary is with me. Hello, Gaza. How are you doing?
Fine, and yourself?
It's always a privilege to work with this man. He's one of the finest referees on the circuit worldwide, and I'm not joking. He should be working at a lot of international races. Gary, I've been asking coaches and athletes, what's the most important thing they need to know when doing an Ironman? What do you say?
First of all, make sure that you read the athlete's guide and you listen to the race briefings. And if it's a virtual race group, go through it once or twice, if not more, so that you understand exactly what's required of you.
Know the course, yes?
Know the course.
Yeah.
As I say, read the athlete's guide and understand the processes that you have to go through with regards to the race, bike check-in, collecting your bike, etc.
So there it is, from our head referee directly to you as an athlete. Know the course, read the athlete's guide, do the race brief.
It was so good to be able to work with the amazing team from Ironman South Africa again. Race director Michelle, Siobhan, Lindsay, marketing manager, and Julia from Ironman for the Kids.
Show you everything that you've been missing, shorty. Come on.
sunrise on race day came with hope of great things to come. 1,700 amazing athletes lined up for a great day, some with a tougher job than others. Then it was go time.
So the next group of athletes are on their way into the water as we celebrate Swiss Bike and Run with the Isuzu South Africa. At the Isuzu Ironman 70.3 Durban, absolutely brilliant to be with you here today. All the nervous faces and the amount of energy in this whole area can power a small city, I tell you. What a celebration of all of your hard work, and a big thank you to all of your family and your friends for coming out to support you. It is just a swim, bike and run to get you to the finish line.
While the athletes were on the bike, the crowd started to gather on the stunning finish line at Suncoast. The athletes run past the finish line 3 times before running down the red carpet on the 4th time, our DJ warming up the finish line crowd. And then it was my turn to add the hype, get the crowd ready for the first finisher on the red carpet.
Down the sidelines and our VIPs, as well as everybody standing down all the way down the finish line. I think we need to just warm up our cheering muscles quickly. Do you mind? So I'm going to count to 3, and I want you to pretend that the winner is coming down the finish line, and I want you to scream as loud as you possibly can. Is that okay? VIPs, are you in? Guys standing on the sidelines, are you in? Everybody down there on the other side, are you in for a big cheer? People in the grandstands who've been here for so long, are you in? All right, so on the count of 3, we're going to shout like the winner is here. Are you ready to make some noise? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, scream! This is how we're going to welcome the first man down the finish line. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ironman 70.3 Durban, brought to you by Isuzu. Everybody stop to make some noise. Let's welcome the first man down the finish line. What an incredible swim, what an incredible bike, and a phenomenal run in some hot conditions out there in Durban. The red carpet is getting ready to welcome the first of our athletes down the finish line. Let's make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, representing Matrix Multisports, Manfred Unrest.
While DJ Storm kept the vibe going, my co-announcer Sipho Mona added his incredible skills to the race day.
You know, we spoke about Alan's experience. Wow, Peter Brits. Welcome, Kees meneer. Look at that, man. He still has a lot of energy, man. 5 hours and 5 minutes.
You can't stop me now, can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie them to the ground. You can't stop me now, can't stop me now. Set my sights on where I'm going at and turn it back around. You can't stop me.
One by one they came. After years of delays and challenges, the athletes earned their finish line and their celebration.
Sweat is sacrifice. Oh, I paid the dearest price.
See you flying through the red carpet now. Come on. No kryptonite this time. Superman is here right on stage. Let's give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Superman is here. Phoenix. The legend that is.
As the day drew to a close, it went down as another successful Isuzu Ironman 70.3 Durban, and I'm so blessed to work with this amazing team. Oh, and I got some super cool Ironman for the Kids Lego socks. Thanks Jules and Michelle. See you in 2023.